You are listening to Toronto's only pure metal show, The Red Switch.
Let's start by introducing yourselves. Who are you? What do you do? And yeah, that's it.
Alright. My name is Harut, and I play guitar and attempted vocals.
You're closer, bitch.
Alright, Kyle, I play the drums, that's it.
And James, I'm bass and... Well, just bass.
Just bass.
Yeah.
Just bass.
Just bass.
All right, so for those that are not familiar with your music, they don't know who Shotgun Cure is, describe your main driving force of music and what people can expect when they listen to Shotgun Cure.
Well, it's I guess more of a thrash thing, but we don't really limit ourselves to one.
Shit, that's what it is.
One genre. We just sort of take everything from it. Mostly our influences combined are mostly thrash, but
I don't know, I mean, people tend to say that we sound like old school Metallica, which is great and all, but I don't really see the connection. We have definitely the thrash element of it, but, you know.
Yeah, I would have to agree. I listen to your stuff and...
Old school Metallica?
No.
Oh,
I mean,
no,
there's a,
good.
you know,
Yeah,
there's
I'm glad to
maybe
hear
a little bit at some parts.
Like
you get
just
like
the
a...
thrashiness.
Yeah, the thrashiness of it, but I would say old school Metallica is not a fair description.
It's not, really.
You've said your music is influenced by many forms of newer and older music. Any particular bands aside from Metallica?
Well, I guess for me, it would have to be the new thrash band up and coming Warbringer. That's definitely one of my biggest influences playing.
for me, I'll take anything. Like,
Take
I really
anything,
don't know. I really
Anywhere.
like.
Come on, this is a family radio station.
Yeah.
What is it?
Like Opeth stuff, like
Yeah.
you know, even the softer stuff kind of works for me.
You're all about black metal.
Yeah,
I'm
James is
everywhere.
a
Yeah.
black
I'm
metal.
everywhere.
You're not everywhere.
Is there any? Do you guys have any non-metal influences?
Yeah,
For sure.
absolutely.
Any guilty pleasures?
Guilty pleasures? I like the Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, I don't know if that's.
I don't know if it's a guilty pleasure, but jazz.
jazz. Oh yeah.
Jazz, a little bit of
I
fun.
don't think there's any such thing as a guilty pleasure.
No,
It's-
yeah, well,
unless it's just
An
terrible
embarrassing
music.
pleasure.
Yeah,
It was embarrassing.
embarrassing. Yeah.
I don't know, at one point I was into Slipknot, but that was a long time ago. I mean,
I think
Yeah.
we were all into Slipknot.
I think everyone went through that Slipknot
that
phase in their
Slipknot
life.
phase.
Didn't happen.
yeah,
Yeah.
he
Oh,
was the only
he-
one.
he's-
You're still-
It didn't happen.
No, he was the only one.
Oh really?
Yeah, straight into like Pantera.
Wow.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah, those bands are stepping stones for different bands. I'm not going to say better bands, but everyone has their own sort of unique take, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are currently looking for a new guitarist,
yes,
right?
Absolutely.
Oh, absolutely.
We've had many people, you know, send in videos and audition, and it's all been good. But we're kind of picky, so people send in like apply, and they're like, "Oh, we're 28, we've been playing for 15 years," and they're not that good. They don't really fit. So we were just looking for anyone that's, you know, about around our age, has similar influences, and is very committed like we are. That's the most important thing.
As
I'd
anyone
say.
knows, if in your band it's not just about having musical compatibility, you actually have to get along with the members, right? You
Oh,
guys
yeah.
play together.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's
take the shit.
yeah, that's
Yeah.
the biggest problem. They gotta have some thick skin for for us. We're
Yeah.
a bunch of assholes actually.
Is there any one particular skill that you're looking for in a new guitarist?
For me, it's definitely tightness. Like,
Yeah,
he
just
needs to be able to play with Harut really well.
Uh-huh.
I'm looking for that, and just someone that's willing to like be influenced not only by metal but just away from that, because it's more creative.
Is there any one personality attribute that you guys are looking for in a guitarist? Just don't be a big
really,
dick?
Yeah, anyone
No,
that
you can be a
that,
big
that,
dick.
that will put up with
That's a
our
bonus, really.
with our cynicism,
Uh-huh.
I'd say. Yeah,
With their ass jackery.
yeah, and I don't know.
Just no,
We tend to
basically
get-
no overall tomfoolery
No,
of any
we
kind.
tend to get pretty offensive, but that's a good thing. Like if we be having a practice
suck
and
shit
someone's
and
playing really
sound.
bad, we let them know.
Oh,
That-
we dead stop and just, what the
that's
fuck are you
that's
doing?
not
Yeah.
a big thing.
Honesty. Being able to
Honest-
take constructive
yes,
criticism
absolutely.
and
It's a little more than constructive
Yeah.
criticism.
learn how to take
Constructive,
direct
great.
insults.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. That's the whole thick skin thing.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Your name, I think. I'm not going to ask you what your name means because I'm not interested
I
in your
can-
explanation.
I
I
can
don't
tell you
care.
what it means.
I'm just kidding. I think your name means to cure someone by means of shotgun, obviously. So, for example,
Oh.
someone's got a disease or sickness. It's incurable by modern medicine or whatever. And the best cure is a shotgun in the mouth.
Yeah, you
Am
just
I-
take them out.
Yeah. So
That's
am
what
I
you do.
far off the mark there or pretty close?
I'd say you've got a better definition of it than we do. To be completely honest, we didn't come up with the name. Our old guitarist did, and he had a really cool explanation for it. And I really agreed with it at one point, but that was so long ago I just stopped thinking about it and I completely forgot. So I'm just gonna go with what you said there.
Yeah, that sounds
That's,
a lot better.
that's good.
Yeah.
All right.
Good.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll just say you guys came up with it. You can put me at the credits later on.
All right.
Absolutely. Yeah.
All right, awesome. How accessible do you guys want Shotgun Cure to be?
What do you mean?
How accessible? Like, I don't know. Do you want as many people as possible to like your music, or basically, do you just sort of put on a big middle finger and say,
no,
like it or
no.
not, we don't give a shit?
Absolutely. We our music is welcome to anyone. We wouldn't say, oh, you can't like our music because you like that hardcore stuff that we don't really like. If someone likes our music and is willing to come to the show, have a beer with us, we're completely okay
Yeah, we're
with
not
that.
going to change anything just to.
Yeah,
No.
we're not gonna change ourselves just to please any one crowd that seems big right now.
But that
Mhm.
being said, we do welcome everyone into our crowd, I guess. 'cause
To our big
also,
warm,
'cause
loving-
we don't have that much of a following too,
Oh,
so
if
we'll
we
just
just
take
generous.
whatever we can get.
Yeah, so it's not just with your music, thrash music, but metal in general. It's open to whoever wants to join the club.
Absolutely.
Come in.
Yeah.
There's room for everybody. There's beers all around.
There is beers all around.
Yeah.
When you can afford it.
Yeah.
That's when you go over to like Lakeport or Lucky
No, that's when you get moonshine.
Moonshine.
There's actually a new beer that just came out that's the lowest legal possible price you could sell a beer for. It's
Oh,
called
really?
Boxer beer, I think,
Oh,
or
well, tell
getting
tell
that.
tell
something like that.
He's
Yeah.
got the
Let's try it out.
Drive-in, Lucky, Tiger,
lowest beer
anything.
standards.
Oh yeah,
I know.
Lucky's one of those out there. Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
In your guys' faces.
Yeah,
Tiger's
it's not a bad
pretty
beer,
shitty,
and after 5, you really can't taste the difference anymore. Really.
I guess
So,
not. I don't know.
Yeah. Speaking of beer, describe how you guys formulate and write your music.
Well,
That's a long, grueling process.
not
actually.
really actually.
Well, for me it is.
Well, I come in with an idea, or a riff per se, and I usually try to get something more than an idea, a general structure, and then I sort of venture my ideas out to these guys, and they disagree, and we have a big fight about it, and in the end we come up with something decent. That I don't know, we can write a song in about a week, I'd say.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Who comes up with the lyric
Then we
writing?
just bullshit on
me.
You do?
I'm what the creative force behind the band.
Ah,
Okay, let's not.
you
get
put on
that
the
far.
creative pants.
Huh? I wear the creative pants. He wears the creative shorts.
Some people say
He
that
doesn't wear anything.
the metal scene in Toronto is dying. However, thrash, it seems to be very strong in Toronto, from
Really?
what I can gather. Can you explain this, or am I wrong? Or
I don't know. I wish you're right. I really. I don't know if you
It's
can
hard to
call it a
say.
scene, really. Like, there's
Yeah.
definitely a lot of people into metal in Toronto when you go to big shows, thousands
Yeah.
of people show up. But in terms of local shows, I don't know.
No one wants to show up to these local dingy bars anymore.
Cathedral,
it's got-
Reverb, all those
Yeah.
places.
The
Yeah,
last show's on this Saturday, and
Yeah.
they're shutting down.
and then they're shutting down.
Yeah,
But
which
they're
is
they're opening a new one somewhere. I don't know what the fuck it's called.
They're gonna,
I
yeah,
thought
they're
you
gonna.
know.
I think they're gonna turn it into a furniture store or
Yeah,
something.
yeah,
I
I
don't know,
heard
like
about
But yeah, but
Yeah.
heavy metal furniture.
Have you? Yeah.
but the
We're
same
gonna
the
set up.
same owners are opening another venue in a different area.
Yeah.
Close to that. No, but I don't know. The only thrash bands I know in Toronto that are decent, we're pretty much friends with. It's like,
Yeah,
what do we got?
Fatality.
Fatality.
us.
We're good friends with those guys. Us. Razor Wire, but I'm not sure what's happening with them now.
Yeah.
They might be breaking up. Other than that, there's a lot of bands like kind of have the thrash kind of sound, but not fully